Hey y'all, welcome back to the Lips Reaction. I'm Lips, and let's continue our House of the Dragon journey. If you have a keen eye, yes, I am in the same outfit as the last episode. I am recording this right after, and I have a pit in my tummy. That episode made me a little queasy. Actually, visually, it made me a little, it started off making me a little queasy. It ended making me a little queasy because of the physical, like, and sound aspects of some of the scenes, but then also just emotionally, I feel a little uneasy. But in this sort of delighted, sick and twisted way of, damn, it's getting a little juicy, it's getting good. The stakes are really high. I don't know if we're ever gonna go to war in this series. I mean, I guess technically Daemon already did, but I don't even know if like there's ever going to be this like huge war of things, but there's definitely some very high stakes. Lives are on the line, honor's on the line, respect's on the line, legacy is on the line, and a lot of people have a lot of things that they want, and it doesn't really seem like a lot of that overlaps with the people nearest them. So let's get into it. This is the 6th episode of season 1, and it is titled The Princess and the Queen. Excited to see what this is all about. Let's get into it. If you want full-length reactions to this episode or any other episodes you see here or movies you see here on the channel, head on over to Patreon. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the episode.
Keep breathing.
Who?
The head.
Does it sound like she's having a baby dragon? I thought like it like cooed and not like a baby coo.
A boy, princess. Praise mother.
Who?
Healthy. Kicking like a goat, princess.
Is this Rhaenys? Did we go back in time? Or did we go forward in time and this is Rhaenyra?
The queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Uh-oh.
I'll take him myself.
You should remain abed, princess.
Yes, I should. Help me dress.
Give us a name. Oh, it's Rhaenyra.
Oh, it's coming.
The afterbirth.
Birth is such a bitch.
I've just heard.
Yes.
Hold on. Where are you going?
Oh,
She wants to see him.
Now?
she's gonna kill him.
Was it terribly painful?
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Fuck. Walk. Walk.
This is very bleak.
What could she possibly want?
To kill the baby.
We are turning back, all right? She can come to us, all right?
Unless you wish to carry me down those fucking stairs.
They seem sweet on each other. Like, I know that he's gay, but they seem to appreciate, like, respect each other. Whoa, he's still here.
Rhaenyra, you should be resting after your labors.
You asked her baby to come up here.
What happy news this morning.
Viserys?
Indeed, Your Grace.
Still alive?
Where is he? Where?
Without an arm.
A fine prince. Sturdy. You will make a fearsome knight. I do believe he has his father's nose.
Made me terrified.
Don't you?
Is it his baby? Is it not his baby? It better be his baby. He's got a little bit of melanin in his skin. Uh-oh. What's on the top of that baby's head?
I do hope the labor was easy.
I think I called the midwife at
Oh.
Oh, they still appreciate and adore each other.
Do keep trying, Selena.
Do keep trying.
Sooner or later you may get one who looks like you.
Oh, not his child. That's fucked up, Alicent.
You don't think to consult me before you name my child.
He's our child, is he not?
Yes, and the name should be chosen between the two of you.
I deserve some say in the affairs of my own family.
Affairs, capital
Seems
A.
interested in our affairs, right?
Oh. What's he been more interested in? Oh, shit. Literally a trail of blood. That's brutal.
Mother, look.
She has two.
We chose an egg for the baby.
Ah,
Oh.
that looks like the perfect one.
I let Luke choose. Thank you, Jace.
Oh, who is this knight? And is she sleeping with him?
Yes.
Yes, those kids look exactly like him.
Elena and I thank you, Commander.
Whoa.
Sir Harwin wishes to be introduced to Joffrey.
Joffrey, is it?
It's like not even subtle.
Father, please may I hold Joffrey?
No, no, no. Back to the dragon pit for you two.
But those two. Rhaenyra doesn't really seem to care.
Sleep in front of the commander of the city watch. Terrible lack of respect.
Oh, hello. Looks like a little gremlin. Or it's a withering white dragon. Wow. It's so beautiful. Excuse you? Where the hell is that kid yawning? Oh, they're learning to train them.
Vamax! Vamax!
Khalees! Khalees!
Oh.
Dracarys Vamax!
They're so cute.
Aemond, we have a surprise for you.
Aemond.
You're the only one of us without a dragon.
Indeed.
And we felt badly about it. So we found one for you.
Why doesn't he have a dragon? That's mean. They brought him a pig.
Behold, the pink dread.
Be sure to mount her carefully. First flight's always rough.
They're so mean. Oh. Wow. Holy. Uh-oh. Not a run, Aemond.
This one has 60 rings. And 2 pairs of legs on each. That's 240.
Yes, it is.
Oh, this must be her daughter. Wait, how many years has it been?
Your Grace.
Aemond. What have you done?
Oh,
After how many times you've been warned, must I have you confined to your chamber?
They made me do it.
that's Viserys's kid. So they had a third.
A what?
They said they found a dragon for me,
The last ring has no legs at all.
but it was a pig.
You will have a dragon one day.
You'll have to close an eye.
I know it.
That is really sad.
Your grandsons are a menace.
They are more children than he is.
They're savages. And it's not surprising.
Are you sure it wasn't our Aegon who put them up to it?
Fair question.
To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult.
She's She's kind of not wrong.
And the match you battled so hard to make for her, not to mention decency itself.
Oh, she's real bitter.
Black like a raven. And the neighboring stallion sighed a foal on her. The stallion was as silver as the moon on a winter's night. And the foal, when it was born, chestnut. Nature is a thing of mysterious works.
Sarys, I thought you were smarter than that.
The silver stallion. How do you know it was him? Did you witness the act itself?
Ooh. Oh, he doesn't have patience for her shit anymore.
The consequences of an allegation like the one you had would be dire.
They would be.
Do not speak of this again.
Because even if he were to believe it, and he should... Actually, I guess he is wise, right? Because he should never admit that he believes it. But...
The Princess Rhaenyra is brazen and relentless.
Damn.
A spider who
Christian
stings
hates
and
her.
sucks her prey dry. Spoiled.
Oh my gosh!
That was beneath me, Your Grace. I apologize.
I have to believe that in the end, honour and decency will prevail.
Honor and decency is what she wants. Oh, speaking of decent and honorable. Okay.
Whose idea was it? Oh, okay. The pig. Was it your plot?
Oh, jeez. What was he doing?
Aemond is your brother.
Oh, he's a twat.
We are family. You may carve him about as you wish at home, but in the world, we must defend our own. You are nearly a man grown. How is it that you can be so short-sighted? If Rhaenyra comes into power, your very life could be forfeit.
Then I want...
You are the challenge! You are the challenge!
Your life is the challenge. Wow.
You are the king's firstborn son. And what they know, what everyone in the realm knows, in their blood and in their bones, is that one day you will be our king.
Sounds like, smells like treason to me. Technically, right? Even though she's just a queen. The kids in this show are a stark contrast to Game of Thrones because, well, I should say like the kids of the king and the queen. Like I never really felt like Joffrey or Tommen were super... They had their problems, but they were all really like mature. Like these ones always feel like they've been just able to have big kids and have fun. Did these two get married? They seem rather happy. That's pretty sure they just called out what, like fire play. It sounds a little kinky, guys.
In the spirit of honoring our storied alliance,
Your aim is to marry one of our daughters, Your Excellence.
I would not count myself so deserving, my Lady Rhaenyra.
Oh.
A permanent residence here in Pentos. This manse I would gift to you, outright.
Wow.
My aim is to protect Pentos from the lustful eye of the Triarchy. Aid Pentos in this, as Aegon once did. And my gratitude will fill your cup and overflow it.
Wow.
We've already extended our visit here.
It's a most generous offer.
He wants it. Give us sweet Father Daemon and you've got me hook, line, and sinker, guys. Nothing will get me as sweet on a character as when they're like a sweet father.
They are using us.
It's refreshing, isn't it? A simple transaction. We have dragons, they have gold.
Wow.
I want my daughters to be raised in their homeland with their family, according to their birthright. And at my end, I want to die a dragon rider's death, not that of some fat country lord.
They seem sweet.
This is the stuff, Lino. Lads that learn together, train together. You'll certainly form a lifelong bond, wouldn't you agree?
That is the hope, Your Grace.
Well, don't hold your breath. Aegon is distracted easily. He is good.
Weapons up, boy. Give your enemies no quarter.
Daddy.
Seems the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention. Sir Kristen.
You question my method of instruction, sir?
Well, I merely suggest that method be applied to all your pupils.
Ooh, I think that, well, that's fair. But he doesn't want to because they're Rhaenyra's kids. Bastards, technically.
Eldest son against eldest son.
It's hardly a fair match.
I know you've never seen true battle, sir, but when steel is drawn, a fair match isn't something anyone should expect.
Fair.
Engage.
Yeah, yikes. Ooh, he's got a little fight left in him.
Both with him. Stay on the attack. Use your feet.
Ow.
Stay on the attack. Enough.
Enough indeed.
You forget yourself, Strong. That is the prince.
This is what you teach, Cole. Cruelty.
Your interest in the princeling's training is quite unusual, Commander.
Yeah, well, he's the daddy.
That kind of devotion toward a cousin or a son.
Sir Christian? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, we've been here before. Oh. Oh. Well, I can't say he didn't have it coming. Ah.
Say it again!
Lord as a match.
People really be outing themselves.
There's been an incident in the yard.
Oh no. What if she loses her knight?
Your shame. Our shame, Harwin! Shame on the whole of House Strong.
You have laid us open to accusations of an uglier treachery.
And what's treachery?
Whoa, those two are besties?
Your intimacy with the Princess Rhaenyra is an offense that would mean exile and death. For you, for her, for the children.
Death for all of them? Well, you gotta have a better poker face, buddy.
Yet His Grace the King, it seems, will not accept what is icy.
And that's their only saving grace, but he's probably doing that because he loves his daughter. Even if he believes that he's wise to never admit it.
Father towards his child.
I wish my father affected a similar blindness.
Have I not? These many years.
That's his dad?
You publicly assaulted a knight of the King's Guard in the defense of your...
The defense of your lover.
My dear wife.
Oh, wow.
Are you in very much pain? Milk swells the breast.
Would you mind, Sir Carlo? I would like to speak with my husband.
Of course, Princess.
Wow. I thought they were like a lot more on the same page than this from the first like few minutes of this episode.
War is afoot again in the Stepstones, Rhaenyra. After all this time, this is just what I need. A little adventure, a good honest battle to enliven my blood again. A few months, maybe.
He wants to go again.
Are you mad? Do you know what's happened? Dark rumors are hunting us, Lionel. They nip at our heels.
They need to have a baby together then.
About our son's parentage.
Well,
vile,
can't blame
disgusting
'em.
insinuations.
Insinuations, are they?
They are our sons. Yours and mine.
Why are we lying in this room right now?
And I have played my part here faithfully. For 10 years.
10 years? I mean, I guess that makes sense by how old the kids are, but holy.
You do not desert your post when the storm lashes.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers.
Okay, but also the captain doesn't go down with the ship. Wait, no. The captain goes down with the ship. Oh. In his version, the captain probably does not go down with the ship.
As your princess and the heir to the throne, you are commanded to remain in King's Landing and at my side.
Well, she did it. And it really seems like he loves being here, so I think it's gonna be great. No one can ever really be in captivity for that long, can they?
It's been 8 years, sweetling. Half of them never do, you know.
What?
Hatch.
Hers didn't hatch. So hers and Aemond's.
There is more than one way to bind yourself to a dragon. I was without one until I was 15 years old. But if you wish to be a rider, you must claim that right. Your father will tell you the same.
Father ignores me.
Why?
He's
Why?
doing his best.
Is he? He seemed really sweet with the other kid. And now you're about to have a third? He's doing his best.
Rhaenyra has written. Rhaenyra has delivered another son.
Oof. So she's had all girls and...
I miss my brother, Daemon.
Uh-oh.
As I think do you.
I miss Westerosi strong wine.
Does he miss your brother too? Or does he miss his niece?
Life has, I know, disappointed you. Perhaps I too am not the wife you would have wished for yourself.
Lena.
It does not pain me. I have made my peace.
Oh.
The man I married was more than this.
He fared pretty well, all in all.
Brought before Lord Grover. Has he grown so feeble he cannot settle a quarrel over rocks?
Wait, I'm sorry, does she have a seat at this table?
Well, he is also a Tully.
Great.
And this remains a Tully problem.
Oh, so does Alicent.
So, Tyland.
We should address the latest developments in the Stepstones, my lords.
Ever be shut of that blasted
No, no one ever conquers it long enough.
I was hoping our negotiations with Sunspear might persuade them to see reason. To trust a Martell is to be disappointed.
Oh, damn.
That was a decade ago, and he has since left the region undefended.
We have left it undefended. There should have been fortifications built.
She's not wrong. We just won that battle and then abandoned it.
But we have been lax, and the old monster now lifts its head.
Let us be finished.
Alicent is running this shit.
Wait. I wish to speak. I have felt the strife between our families of late, my queen.
Mature.
My son, Jacaerys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena.
Whoa.
Ally ourselves. Once and for all. Let them rule together.
A most judicious proposition.
Wait, Alicent should accept that.
Additionally, if Syrax brings forth another clutch of eggs, your son, Aemond, will have his choice of them. A symbol of our goodwill.
Wait, that's so nice. But Alicent should accept this because then that would mean that Rhaenyra wouldn't want to kill Alicent's kids. Okay, Alicent.
Oh, seven hells.
Just everyone mind your business. We're talking. You don't need to look at her tits.
A dragon's egg is a handsome gift.
It is. Thank you.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly. You must rest now, husband.
Oh. Rhaenyra. She's got that fire in her.
She is sincere.
She's desperate.
She might be
Feels the earth
desperate,
washing
but
away beneath her feet, and now she expects us to ignore her transgressions and for me to marry my own
right.
daughter to one of her plain-featured sons.
Right. She is desperate because of the allegations. Wow. I'm just as blind as Viserys.
You may do as you wish, husband. When I am cold in my grave.
Alicent.
Wow. Alicent built a backbone. A titanium one.
Your Grace, I feel I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King.
Whoa.
The episode in the yard this morning, my son Harwin has disgraced himself.
Falling on this sword for his son.
Young Harwin's outburst was unfortunate, it's true. But he's been expelled from the City Watch. That seems punishment enough.
He's been what?
Your advice has been sage, unmarked by self-interest, which stands in contrast to all others.
Ooh, ouch. Alicent is in the room, sir.
But there is a shadow over my house, and it grows ever darker. I can no longer serve you with integrity.
Wow.
What is this shadow?
He won't say it.
Yes. We must have your reasoning in plain language.
She would love that. I don't hate her for it, though. I respect her.
I cannot.
Coward. Alicent spices shit up.
I said no.
If you insist, my king.
I do. You will continue in your service to the crown.
Wow.
Do it.
Alicent is seething. Hey, if we could appreciate Cersei for being the strong, brutal mother that she was, we've got to appreciate Alicent for the same. Oh, she's not pretending. She's not doting on him.
I took the liberty of beginning without you, Your Grace. It seemed a sin to let such a pie grow cold.
This guy. Wait, he's also the son of the Hand.
It's been my duty to tell you of happenings about the castle, but tonight you know, and I do not. King had an audience with my father.
Yep.
It's a willful blindness. The king. You'd surely suffer the same affliction if it came to
I
it.
would not. He wouldn't hesitate to speak the truth to the king if Otto Hightower was still at hand.
You cannot say, my queen, that your father would be impartial in this matter.
No, but he would be partial to me.
Just as Viserys is being partial to Rhaenyra. Just as Otto is being partial to Lot. Just as the Hand is being partial to his son. Names elude me, but...
What a collection of heroes I have before me.
Oh. Oh, was that a cockroach?
A deviant, a traitor to the crown. For your crimes, you've been sentenced to death by hanging.
He's gonna free them somehow.
I am prepared to offer you mercy, if you're prepared to pay a little price.
Oh. What's the price? Ah! Ah! Oh! My gosh. We're starting and ending the episode with birth. Oh no.
The child will not come.
My brave girl.
Oh no.
We could lay open the womb.
try to remove the infant by way of the blade.
Would the mother survive it?
No.
I wanted to know what his choice was there.
They are Dragaris.
Oh, because she wants a Dragonstone.
Dragaris! Dragaris!
Oh. Hey, wow.
Dragaris!
Hey, my Dracarys is something. Good for her.
I will be a stranger when we meet again.
Oh. It's sad.
Is Harlan Strong my father? Am I a bastard?
Oh. Even
You're
her
a Targaryen.
kids? Oh my god.
That's all that matters.
Technically they're not though. Right? Technically they're the other last name. Corlys. Until they take the throne, right? Wasn't that the deal?
I take it he's gone.
We're finished here. We're leaving.
What?
What of your offer? Jace and Helena?
I have been undermined and made a spectacle. They whisper about me in the corridor as well. I leave them to it.
She's gonna run away from it.
To Dragonstone, then?
I should have left years ago.
You always said if you were absent from court, she would pour her honey in your father's ear.
She already is.
The wise sailor flees the storms it gathers.
Oh! Not using his own words against him.
Bring him.
Oh.
We'll need every sword we can muster.
That was kind of her. They did always have the deal. If her own children are saying it, that's gotta be scary though. Right? I mean, like, that's gotta be why. The beetle. Is that with that animal? Or a bee? Something. Fire! Oh my gosh. Holy shit. That was a beautiful
What
shot.
are children but a weakness?
Rude. That's a crazy line.
A futility.
What are children but a weakness?
You imagine you cheat the great darkness of its victory. You will persist forever in some form or another.
Oh wait, that was his wife's ring. Oh. First wife.
You may know what is the right thing to be done. Love stays the hand.
Oh, sweet girls. What will happen to the kids?
Is a downfall.
Love is a downfall. That's crazy.
Best to make your way through life unencumbered. If you ask me.
She has children in love.
Blood mixed into the mortar.
He's so scary.
You pass judgment.
The Queen makes a wish. What servant of the realm would not strive to fulfill it? I assume you will write to your father
No?
The queen makes a... He sounds like
Did not
the faceless
wish
god.
for this.
Ooh. What she doesn't
When
like
the time is right.
Board her with what, creep? He picked a flower. I'm sorry, does he want to fuck her? I don't even know where to begin. I think I want to begin with this. That line about children being a weakness, love being a weakness. I mean, look, he's kind of not wrong, obviously, but what would life be without love? What would life be without weakness here and there? We saw it with Cersei a lot, that her love for her children influenced her decisions in ways that seemed always a little bit peculiar. And I see that a lot in Alicent. Yeah, okay, in Alicent I see love for her children, right? Because a lot of her fear, a lot of her motivation, a lot of her movement and decisions are from a fear of her children being killed in the future. A future that hasn't even happened yet. Lady Corlys, the wife of Daemon, she had different desires. She loved her children. I wish I could have, I don't know, I mean, maybe there was more to read in his face in that moment, but I wish I could understand what Daemon was going to choose. Because obviously we know Viserys was left with that same decision, and I've brought it up multiple times about how, like, I don't hold it against him. It's a very difficult decision to make. I was interested to see what that decision would be from Daemon. It is interesting that the Targaryens have difficulty. In the canon, in my mind, it was a son that she was about to birth. Have difficulty birthing sons? Male Targaryen blood, I should say. Although, I mean, Viserys birthed two male children, two male heirs, yeah. I mean, he fathered two boys in the end with Alicent. Maybe it's the mixing of Targaryen and Targaryen. Is there something to that? Because I mean, Rhaenyra, she had 3 boys, but none of them are with double Targaryen blood. I do wonder what I am shocked that she didn't try even a little. Like, I mean, I get it, they're not in the marriage for any sort of sexual desire, but I am shocked that they didn't try to have kids together for the looks of it. But I suppose, I mean, having kids for that nature was not ever really something Rhaenyra wanted, so I'm shocked she had 3. It's interesting because we go from this show, well, if you watch it like I did, right, where I watched all of Game of Thrones and now I'm here with House of the Dragon. We go from this show where an episode equals like an entire month. Or there's a month between each episode, right? But like the timeline between is not usually so long. And then we have episodes where like months can happen in an episode, it seems. Because how did they get to Dragonstone so quickly? It's very good. It's really wound up. I think the first few episodes would hit so hard if and when I go back to watch them on the second time. They were good. They were really good foundation setting, but there was like, obviously it's like a lot to learn and take in and then pick up on everything all at the same time. And now that we've kind of got that foundation built, it's the drama is able to like pour at a different rate, and that's very interesting. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. It's very intense. Again, the stakes are really high. Stakes are life or death. I mean, I wonder what Rhaenyra would do if she knew that the father of her children was murdered. Although, I mean, there's always this like little sadistic side of me, I guess you could call it, that Or maybe it's the sweet summer child in me, or maybe it's the winter in me, honestly. That's like, well, but they could still be alive. We didn't see them fully dead. We didn't see their skeletons like we saw Lady Corlys. I say their last names like that because that's usually, I feel more confident in that. Especially because it's like they name all of their kids in similar styles, right? It's like they all have to have the same letter and like a very similar name. So it gets a little confusing. And I don't want to add to confusion by saying the wrong name, and then you guys are like, why are you talking? That doesn't make any sense. You're talking about the wrong person. I went into this episode a little queasy, and I'm not going to say that I'm leaving it settled. I still feel very queasy. Like, I still feel very like I feel like I'm at the bottom of a volcano, but I think I'm just like in a hot tub on a floaty, and that the volcano is about to erupt, and I'm just going to float into the air and then be murdered by lava. But in a really exciting and exhilarating way, like it's a ride at an amusement park. Oh, we're gonna have to continue this conversation in the comments because I'm like so overwhelmed by this episode in the best way. I think that I've said this before. I think the jumping of time feels sometimes very overwhelming and like a whiplash of everything, and like you're filling in so many years of pain and drama or story, and they do a really good job of giving it to you, right? Like obviously, like we know that we could piece together, well, I don't know, piece together that Alicent had a third child. We can piece together that Rhaenyra now has 3 children. We could piece together that every single time Rhaenyra has a child, Alicent calls her to bring the child to her so she can be like, wow, you're still whoring around. These are not your husband's children. We can piece together that Viserys has decided that he is not willing or able to look at the truth of the situation for what it is. There's just a lot going on. It makes for really good entertainment though. So thank you for joining. If you want the full interaction to this, to anything else you see on this channel, head over to Patreon. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe. And like I said, let's continue this conversation in the comments because I know damn well by the time this is edited, we will have things to discuss that I will have way more coherent sentences and thoughts than anything I could put together right now. But thank you for being here. And also continue this conversation on Patreon if you're watching the full interaction. We've been having great discussions over there right now about these episodes, and I hope that will continue. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you in episode 7.